Platformer. More good old gravity. So Keke is fall and push. I can push Keke onto the shit, and you don't like that. UFO is push. Key is open. So what do I want to do? I guess I want to have a way to get the key to, like, fall. Oh, shit, clouds kill you. Huh. Cloud is defeat, Baba is you. Walls, door, and shut. Door is shut, door is stop. So, if I had a way of... I was gonna suggest, what I could do is, if I could get, like, the UFO here, then that could work pretty well. However, I don't really see that working out. So... Okay, so here's the thing. If I push UFO here, then I just push Keke along, he's gonna die. Oh, he's gonna do much more than that. He's going to freak me out. So I can do Keke is fall and push. UFO is push, key is open. So, I mean, I can get Keke to push this key along. I think. Yeah, so Keke can push the key. And I think that what I want to do is I want to find some way of not getting the key down there. To be totally honest. I think that what I want to do is I want to just get Keke down there. But I don't know how to do that. Because I don't have, like, Keke's move. It's sort of like... There's something I'm thinking I could do that is a little bit silly, but could be very, very interesting. Which is to put the UFO here. What in the hell am I supposed to do? Jesus. So UFO can be pushed along, and then either I can turn the key into Keke, I can turn Keke into a UFO, no, I can turn Keke into a key, or I can turn Keke into a UFO, or I can turn the UFO into a key. I assume I don't really want to do the last part, because that doesn't seem like it's going to work at all. We do have... So what we can do is we can say Keke is push, but we already know that. Keke can also be open, which would be interesting. Text is melt, so if I push any of this stuff onto ice, it immediately dies. And that's really interesting, because I don't know why that's the case. So yeah, that is actually really weird that the ice melt stuff. I'm not too sure what to make of that. I also find this really odd because we can't... We can push stuff on the other side of the ice. And then that doesn't really do anything if I do that, though. Okay, let's go ahead and restart the level since Keke fell over, and that's a problem. One thing I can do is I can get Keke over here just by pushing him through some text. And then I guess I could push if I had the UFO as push, I'd be able to, I don't know, I'd be able to make the last little platform with him. So UFO is push. I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna push the UFO onto the ice, and then that way Keke can stand on the UFO in the end. So if I do that, Keke will then fall through. He's going to be on the ice down there. Oh, I see. Alright, yeah. So UFO's push is going to work out alright. However, I also want Key to be UFO. I want to have 2 UFOs. And then I want to turn Keke into a Key in the end. And I can't do that at this point because of the way I have everything set up. So first things we're going to do is we're going to say that Key is UFO, just get 2 UFOs. And now we will do UFO as push. Gonna get Keke into place there. We're gonna do that. I screwed up because, oh, wait, hold on, I don't need UFOs push. Keke can just stand on text. Alright, so we have... Gosh, there's too much crap all jammed up into this little area. So, UFOs push. We come over here, we're gonna push this UFO down into place. So now Keke has a place to land when all is said and done. Let's go ahead and push this stuff over for a second here. God, I did this in an incredibly inefficient way, but I didn't want to lose any of my text, so I did it. This is just absolutely an absurdly stupid way for me to be doing this. Okay, let's just get Keke over a little bit so that I can stop embarrassing myself here. So we'll do UFOs push, and we want to just have that down over here a little bit. It's fine to have it against this wall, even though that was kind of the problems that's the root of the problems I was having in the first place, but who cares? So we push Keke over. He's now on the UFO, and what I want to do now, Keke is going to just fall straight through that cloud, and he's going to fall straight through the ice, because the ice, well, it doesn't actually do, okay, so I don't want to do that. That was really bad. This is interesting because I can give something for Keke to land on if I have text down here. But I need to push the text like onto the... Oh god, I can't push the text here because he's gonna just fall. He's gonna just fall straight through the ice. What I can do, though, is I can take a UFO and push it down through the stuff that will kill the UFO, or that will kill Baba, stick a text, and push it through. So now, and we can push it through a second time, actually. So now I can just come over here, and I can push this UFO here, so that Keke has something to land on. And we're gonna have to figure out something to do with the text, but I'm sure I'll be able to come up with something clever. So Keke's on that UFO, and I can now just push through. Key is open to the other side. Something I may want to do before I push the UFO there, though, is I think I probably want to push this text, like at least some of this text back up. No, I need to have it down there. Okay, that's interesting. All right, let's get that UFO back into place, and let's just push Keke. and we'll figure out stuff to do in the future. So Keke is there. I can go ahead and come on through and just push Keke onto the door. And now we have a UFO here that I can't use. We have UFO is pushed, but I don't really need that anymore. And if I had a way, so I could push key through like that. But I really wanted key to be on the other side, so at this point I would like to have the ability to push to turn Keke into a key. So what I'm gonna do, we're gonna reverse track course a little bit, and we're gonna flip the order of open and key down here. So I pushed through key and open like that. I'm gonna do it this way this time. And that way, I think I can reuse that open later on, and I can push key around freely. So we have that there. We have Keke down there. We can do key. Boy, this is a bit of a mess. What am I supposed to push down through the other side? I have these UFOs. I could have UFO as push. Just have that, like, as vertical text. And then push the UFO down like this. Alright. Oh. Well, I guess I want everything to be over one to the right then. When I shove this UFO through. So we have the UFO down there. We don't have access to the is clause anymore. I can't push this there. Push Keke there. And yeah, I mean, I can kind of vaguely see what I need to do. I need to find a way to push so these words back. So, I mean, one thing I could do, I don't know if this is a good idea, is I could push this UFO through and then push everything again like that. So now I at least have the ability to say Keke is key if I reverse the ordering of these things. So I can do that real quick. And I think that might actually be enough to do it, because I don't need a whole lot more than that. So come up over here, push is back. We don't have... Okay, that turned the UFO into a key, which I guess is not really the end of the world if that happens, but it's not really efficient. I just can't figure out a way to do Keke is key based off of these things. Oh, hang on. There is something that I could do. So we do have the is back. When we do this. So I can push it. I can push one of these things back up for now. So UFO will no longer be pushed, but at least we can get key somewhere. they can push the UFO again. Come over here, push this back up. There we go. There we go. So now I can say Keke is key, which will cause him to open up the door. And then I can come down here and I can say key is push, which will allow me to push the key onto the door. Shoot. Because it needs to be Keke. Oh, I don't need to turn Keke into a key. I need to say that Keke is open. Aha, I made that so much harder than I needed it to be. Alright. So I saved key, but I don't want to do that. I want to do, I want to flip the order of key and open again. That's funny. Alright. So we do want to have it pushed there. We're going to push the UFO through. We're going to actually do... Yeah, okay. What did I do last time? I did something like this to get is back. And then I can just put is there. I could push the UFO. Oh, crap. How did I do this? Okay, so the UFO was on this side. How do I get the is back? So I can push this down like that. And then I've rescued the is clause. Or the is text. But how do I get the open back? So the open is kind of unrecoverable right now. Unless I don't really need to push it like that. Okay, yeah, there we are. There we are. I didn't need to push the open down. So I can take the UFO, I can push the text back up here. I can now say Keke is open and this baby is solved. The door just opens as Keke falls into it. I can come up over here and I can say wall is stop is no longer true. And that way I can come over here and I can say what we're gonna do is we're gonna say cloud is no longer defeat. That's also not gonna apply anymore. We're going to say Baba or wall is Baba. Okay, we now have a shit ass ton of Babas, which is good. That's what we want to be seeing going on here. And now we're just gonna... We're also gonna take a moment to just kill text as hot as well. We're gonna say wall is Baba to give us just a ton of Babas right out the gate. We're going to have kind of stacked up all the Babas, which is a little bit of a problem. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move Baba is you down a little bit. And the reason for that is I think that'll be able to probably make stuff a little bit easier on me if I do it that way. So we're gonna do wall is Baba to get a bunch of Babas, and we want to make sure that we don't have text as hot anymore. This is gonna allow us to stack up all the Babas. That's pretty good. Definitely pretty happy with that, and we're gonna get all the Babas stacked up. Cool. Now, next what we want to do is, well, we have a bit of a problem here because I pushed all the text up in the upper left corner. So we're going to want to Gonna want to be a little bit more diligent with how we stack everything up. Okay, this looks good. This looks a lot better. So let's get all the babas pieced together. And that's looking good. All right. Next up, we have Cloud is Baba, which is obviously we want to do next. So we're gonna just say Cloud is Baba, and that gives us a bunch more Babas. Okay, we're just gonna stack all those up. We have Ice next, so we'll say Ice is Baba. Okay, good. We have UFO, so we'll put UFO as Baba. Alright, looking good. Now, the other thing that I'm very tempted to do, but I don't think it would work at all, would be to say text is Baba. But as soon as I do that, the game basically barfs. So what I need to queue up is would be like text is Baba and text is win, but then the win would go away because it would become Babas. So we can't exactly do like, we could do text is you. No, shit, no, I wasn't, damn it. Cucked into winning.